it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of August 27th in my Erin Condren vertical neutral. This is my memory planner, and this week was my 5th year wedding anniversary. Super excited about that. It was also my daughter's first week of school, but I decided to go with an anniversary kit and save back to school for next week, or first to school rather. I have this absolutely beautiful Always and Forever kit from Paper Muse Crafts. It is foiled with rose gold foil, and it is just a mini kit, but I have tons of other things to pull in. So here are the amazing full boxes, and I think 3 of them are foiled, so like super pretty. And then this gorgeous bottom washi that says time stands still when I'm with you. Oh, I just think this is so pretty. And you get like a little bit of washi and a little bit of sidebar stuff, etc. Like a selection of full boxes. Anyways, this is a really small kit, but I have like a ton of like other things to pull in, so I should be fine. I have some washi pulled out. Honestly, I had a hard time matching with this. It's like a very neutral kit, but I do think the plaid from the Simply Gilded August box goes pretty well. I grabbed the white baby bows. My other white bows are pink, not rose gold, so I didn't want to use them. And then I have this, but I think it's too pink, so I probably won't use that. And then this is a floral washi that's actually from Planner Society from like a really long time ago, but I thought that might look good as well. I also have my pre-planning insert, and this week I was back at it with my lettering practice. This is from Rock Your Notebook with that gorgeous shimmer cover there, and that's a sneak of my new TN setup. Anyway, I did practice my lettering for my pre-plan, and I did like a really nice job this week. So I'm really excited about that, and I am gonna go ahead and jump in. Okay, I'm gonna start with the bottom washi this week because I know I'm gonna use it all. I may layer like a thin bow on top, but this is so pretty and I don't want to cut it. And it's just like a really, really special kit. I really love this kit. We had a really nice anniversary. Yeah, my husband and I, we have been together for like almost 9.5 years, or I guess somewhere around there, and we have been married for 5 years now. It's like a crazy long time, like pretty much my whole adult life. We met like about a month after I graduated. Well, I guess, yeah, we met like about really shortly after I graduated from college, maybe like a month after, I don't know. We met at work, actually. And I took like a little like sneak of time. I already had a job when I graduated from college, like lined up, and like I had actually gotten my job offer and accepted it like December of my senior year, and I graduated like regular in spring. So I had known what I was going to be doing for a while, but anyway, so I had like a month off after graduation to like chill out and all that stuff, and then I started working, and we worked at the same place. My husband had been there like not very long. He had been there for maybe like 6 months or so. And anyway, and we met like after I'd worked there for like a few days, not super long, but we had, I think I'm actually just like right at the top gonna put these bows and just like do that like rub it on thing so that it makes it look sort of like a custom bow washi, if you will. I think that'll be kind of cute, just like another little extra touch of sparkle. But anyway, yeah, so we met at like a company picnic that was like just like a fun lunch thing they were doing, and a coworker introduced us. I mean, we would have met eventually. It wasn't like that huge of a company, but we didn't work in like the same department or anything. And like I had just graduated from school. I hadn't like moved out of my parents' house yet, and he had just moved back here, not here. Neither of us live in the area. Back to like the Philadelphia area from having been working in Baltimore, and he was like staying with his parents too, and it turned out that our parents lived like super, super close to each other, and we both lived like kind of far from the office. So That's super cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do the full boxes because I need to like work my way up, and I'm gonna use this, the couple, as the quote box actually, if that's not too weird. Actually, you know what? I can do the date covers first. Okay, so then I pulled out these date covers from Rose Colored Days, and I've got some date dots from Rose Shadow Collection. Anyway, so we just decided to like hang out outside of work one afternoon since we were both living like so far. And yeah, he says like that I already liked him then, and I said I wasn't even like thinking about that. I was like, you know, it's my first job out of school. He is like he's like a little bit more than a year older than me, but like school wise, he was like, you know, had already been out and working, and this was already like his second job. And I was just like, I wasn't even thinking about that. And he was like, no, yeah, you totally liked me, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so then we went out one night. I'm just going to use this one just because it's like, I don't even know why I pulled this sheet out, but whatever. And we went out one night, and the rest was history. Okay, so I want to pull these up a little. I'm probably not going to use washi at the top, so I am going to white out the bottoms of this. So but anyway, so that's like, we have like a little disagreement about that, like whether I liked him right away or not. And he says I did, and I say like, well, she's probably right. I probably did, but like I wasn't necessarily even like aware of it. But we went out, we were like both gonna bring some friends, you know how you do, and I think I'm just gonna white out the 2018 so I can pull these up. Is that like too extra? So we were both gonna bring some friends, and then there ended up, we were just like going to this bar, and we were like out in the suburbs, so it was like not like a city bar or anything. And we got there, and there was a cover, and which is like so weird in the suburbs, but it turned out it was because there was like a big UFC fight that night, which is like not, it wasn't really like either of our things, like we didn't realize that that was going to be going on. And then he just like without even pausing, even though we were like just friends going like to like a group hang thing, like we didn't even know each other that well, and like he had suggested this place, and without even like hesitating before like we could even process that there was a cover, he paid for me and my friend, which I just thought was like so very gentlemanly and like so sweet, and just like very gentlemanly. And after that I was like, yeah, well, maybe not a friend, maybe I do really like him. But anyway, so we got super serious super fast. I think like when you work together, we just ended up seeing each other a lot, spending a lot of time together. We would like drive into work. So I was like, oh, I'll put a flag, but then the flag is gonna like cover this, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna white it out and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff from the, what is it? The Rosy colorway. And I think it matches really well with this kit, like with some of the like taupey colors and stuff. So I'm going to use one of this. And these are the full size flags. I actually do have the mini flags of this too, which I will probably use in the spreads. But I think putting a full flag over that is going to just like cover the entire date cover. So I'm probably not going to put a flag on that side. I don't always put like 2 flags up, because like if I do it, it's going to be like so big. And if I put a mini flag there, I feel like it's going to look weird. So I think I'm just going to skip it. Maybe I'll run another set of the white bows at the top, even though it's like, it'll just be like a little hint of something. That'd be cute, actually. Yeah, that's cute. But so yeah, so we just like, I don't know, we we got serious really, really quickly. And we just both, I think, knew like kind of right away that we were just done dating. And we're not like with each other like overly romantic people or anything, but I feel like it's like a cute romantic story. Like we're not like, I don't know. It's like, I don't really think of myself as a romantic person, but it feels like really weird and romantic to be talking about this, but it's cute, whatever. So we both were living at home, and then I decided I wanted to live downtown, which is kind of like in downtown Philly, which is like kind of insane because our office was like super far from downtown. And then he did the smart thing and moved to like a small, like the town where we were working. Okay, so this Always and Forever is my favorite full box, and I think I'm going to use that on my actual anniversary, which is the 1st. And I think I actually want to use the couple as like the quote box. I think that's kind of cute. But anyway, so he did like the smarter thing and moved like to close to where there's like a college town, kind of like right near where we used to work, and he decided to move there. Okay, so for headers this week, I have these like really light bows from Simply Watercolor Co. These from Sadie Stickers, and these overlays to go on top of glitter headers. So I think I'm going to use this color. So I think I'm going to go across the top with the headers and then do full boxes. I'm going to start with the glitter, and I'm just going to try to figure out how this is all gonna lay. Anyway, so basically, since he lived so close to the office and I lived so far, of course what ended up happening is like we were basically living with each other after like about 5 minutes of dating, and like we would just like spend all week at his apartment near the office, and then on Fridays we would drive downtown and like and then stay downtown on the weekend, and then Monday we would go to work. And then anyway, so we just basically ended up spending a ton of time together, and we had like a bunch of friends who we worked with. We worked kind of like, it was like I said, a little bit far from the city. A lot of people like just lived in this college town, so there was like a lot of bars and restaurants and like fun things to do. And so like a lot of us like would hang out and stuff during the week and whatever, and it was really fun to have a place in the city. I don't really like ever feel like I really lived in that apartment because I was like pretty much just there on the weekends. But yeah, and then anyway, after a really short amount of time of dating, we just decided to move in together for real. As soon as, you know, our leases were going to be up or whatever, and we decided to just move in together, and we moved unsurprisingly to that college town, although we ended up not living there very long because then he ended up getting another job, and so then we ended up moving so we could be in between those jobs. And anyway, you know, we've actually, I was just actually talking to this today with some friends, we've actually lived like quite a few different places, a bunch of different states. We lived in New York City for a little while. We lived in Boston or Cambridge for a little while. I've gone like crazy out of order to see if this works, but that's fine. I just want to know that this is going to work, and then I can just do it all. Oh my gosh, it works. Yes. Oh, so cute. Okay, I'm really happy right now. Okay, this is supposed to be this header. But anyway, yeah, so so we like kind of lived a bunch of different places, following different like job/school opportunities. We're in Texas now, and we were in Boston before this. My husband was in grad school then. We lived in New York City for a little while, so we've like lived a lot of places, and all that stuff. But yeah, just like kind of following different opportunities. It's funny, like I feel like on a day-to-day we're like kind of boring people. We're not like super, we were never super like party people or anything like that. But we've had like pretty interesting life and like times together and stuff. Yeah, we moved in together really quickly, and then we got married after about like 3 years of dating. Which like stuff is so regional, right? Like on whether that's a long time or a short time, and like whether we got married young or old. I like for us, I feel like we got married young. Like I'll call it like East Coast young. I feel like for like we're in Texas and like stuff, but for that we're not like young. But like I was the first of my friends from high school to get married, have kids, or anything. But like, and actually we were the first of like my husband, who's a year older than me. We were like the first of his friends from high school to get married. I was not the first of my friends from college to get married, but I was definitely like on the early side for that too as well. Yeah, so I kind of just think it depends on like where you're from and stuff. I was 26 when we got married. Wait, why does this always happen to me? It worked on that side, but not on this side? What? And that's not even where I meant to put the stupid full box. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is struggling. I kind of feel like this side is like more light and this side's more dark, so I'm gonna put this full box over here. I pulled out a couple of overlays too for some of the non-foiled boxes, and I like especially want to use one of these up there. But anyway, so we were hoping to go to the movies, but there was like nothing really playing that either of us wanted to see, so we decided not to. I love going to the movies, but like especially in like Austin, I don't know how it is. Like it's not like this on the East Coast, but or at least not where we live. But like all of the movie theaters here, that is so crooked, are like super. They like all have like where you can get food and drinks and all that stuff. And there's like a couple different brands of that here, but that's like I love it. I just absolutely love it. I love going to the movies. I love watching things on the big screen. And that is just so much fun. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. I think that looks really cute. And then like these four full boxes are foiled anyways. So then I have 2 that are or 3 that are unfoiled. But yeah. All right. So sidebar time. I'm actually going to put down this last glitter header because this is from like an art box sampler or glitter sheet, and there's only like 1 left of these, so I might as well just use it there to get things started. Okay, this is some washi from the kit, and I'm going to use this from the weekly ombre, and one of these days I will put a sticker down straight. I have these meal stickers from Rose Colored Days. Sometimes I feel like this paper, her new paper is like super, super nice, and it foils super pretty. And I like the way it feels for writing on even though I don't usually write on her stickers, but they like the cut lines are a little challenging sometimes. Yeah, so we went to like one of our favorite restaurants in the area, which is like this French bistro-y restaurant. Anyway, it's called Toulouse and it's in the Domain if you're in the Austin area. And I think they have like another location somewhere, but it's like it's like, I guess, bistro-y French. It's not like, you know, like one of those like 12 course places that's like crazy old school French. We did one of those one time and it was like a crazy amazing meal. But anyway, and they have bouillabaisse, which is like a seafood stew. I'm gonna use like this full box for my word of the week, and it says like "it was always you." I feel like that's really cute, because can basically love can be the word of the week. Although I honestly was like thinking the word of the week might be about my daughter and going to school and everything anyways. But yeah, so anyway, they have bouillabaisse there, which is actually like one of my favorite foods. Or dinner foods anyways. I don't know. It's just like one of my, if a restaurant has it on the menu, I always order it. It's just very delicious. I love shellfish a lot. This week I was also reading Harry Potter 4, and I think I finished it this week actually. So I'm gonna use a little book. These are from Sadie's Stickers. These are from a $2 Tuesday, but she actually has big sheets of these in her shop now, and I have 3 open orders with her. 2 I ordered on the same day, and that day was today. But I have another outstanding order from her that I like can't wait to get. That just has like a bunch of these functionals, and she has them in different colors now. She's even got like marble ones. Anyway, I'm just like really excited. I love her like foiled functionals. Okay, as much as it pains me, I'm gonna have to pull that up because the end was just like too messed up. Okay, so I am gonna use Fox and Pip Girls, I think, this week. I may bring in some other girls as well, but I have this little reading one, and I think she is so cute. I've filmed the haul for this, but it has not gone up yet. Actually, I just filmed it right before I'm filming this, so by the time this goes up, I'm actually not sure what the order is going to be. So you may or may not have seen that yet, but they're on these like really cute sheet with like half coffee cups and half book ones. Okay, on Monday morning, we went for a walk. I have these fitness boxes from Rose Color Days, and I don't really get to use them that often. And since this is like a pretty small mini kit, and I'm gonna need to bring in like a bunch of stuff, I thought I would use one of these. We went for like a really nice, like good long stroller walk. Well, me and the kids, you know, and I also have these Fox and Pip Girls. I like already need to order more of these because I feel like I don't want to run out of them. I think they're so cute, and I like that she's like got her little headphones on, although I can't really listen to headphones while I'm walking, because I like to, you know, be in tune with like what's going on around me because I have the kids and everything, and you know, I don't like to be distracted, but also because my daughter usually likes to listen to music on the walk, so she has her own little headphones, so my phone is largely engaged with that. Anyway, after that, we had a nanny interview. I've mentioned this before, but our nanny is going back to like away to university, and so we're looking for a new nanny, although we found one now. So we had an interview with someone that morning, so I'm going to use a little open heart on an appointment label for that. We had a couple of nanny interviews this week. And then that day I actually just had to do like a lot of house admin stuff, like some bills, some like getting stuff together. I don't know, just calling it just a lot of different house admin type stuff. So I'm gonna use a quarter box to mark that. And I have these icon sheet from Wild Summer Designs, and these are on white, but I'm gonna use the little house one for that. Just like a lot of different stuff going on. Yeah. So that afternoon we didn't really do anything all that specific. We just kind of like hung out, played, whatever. But that that night I did like a bunch of editing. So I'm gonna use a little flag layered with one of these art box. These are like her half sheets with colored foiled icons. I love these, and they come in a bunch of different colors. Her shop's closed right now because she has been moving, but it'll be back open soon. I hope she brings these back. I absolutely love these, and I definitely want to pick up more of them. Although I made like a huge order, so I have a bunch. So that is cute. Then I'm gonna grab another one of those. And that night I just like really kind of hung out and listened to some podcasts, read some Harry Potter, like just did some editing. It was like just a really chill night. I wouldn't even usually mark that. These are from My Newest Addiction, and these are from an Oops grab bag. So they're like a little oops, but they're like not really bad at all anyway. So I just have a lot of space here and I don't really have anything else. So I am gonna go ahead and mark that I just had like sort of a read and relax evening, if you will. And then I can just put a little bit of washi at the bottom here. Okay, so then Tuesday was the first day of school, so I'm definitely going to use a half box for that. Sorry if that cut weird, or if my one finger looks super cut up. After Monday, my son woke up from his nap, and I had to like go and get him, and then it actually is like a few days later with me coming back to film. And I was slicing apples to make apple cake because this week that I'm in now while I'm filming is Rosh Hashanah, and I like I peeled my finger. Anyway, I made this sticker myself while I was like making a sheet. They're like okay quality, not really great. I'm not amazing at sticker making, but I did make some ones that said first day of school, and then I have these like Fox and Pip backpack girls. I think this one actually looks like she matches, and I'm gonna try and squeeze her in there. I probably should have put her down first. I don't want it to like eat too much over. There's no way that comes up. I might just like I just really want to use that because like how cute is she? Anyway, whatever. I'll deal with that on Wednesday. But anyway, then since my daughter was at school, I had like a pretty chill afternoon, and or morning, whatever you want to call it. I ended up like catching up with one of my friends on the phone, and we had like seriously like a 2-hour almost phone conversation. We hadn't talked in a really long time, and that was like so nice. And while I was doing that, I just kind of like cleaned the office. Just gonna grab this little piece of kit washi to pump at the bottom there. I feel like I am gonna run out of kit washi in like a hot second, so I'm gonna have to incorporate some of the Simply Gilded as well. I just I like the white bows, but I don't feel like I like a little bit of color to break up the spread. So that day I actually finished reading Harry Potter 4 as well. So like I said, it was a really chill day. I'm gonna probably run out of these eventually. I'm gonna just put this over here like that. So I finished reading Harry Potter 4. That's cute. And then I also finished working on The Office, so that was really exciting. I'm gonna put this down, and I'm gonna put some Skinny Bow washi in between. See how that looks. Anyway, yeah, so I finished, like, I wasn't like cleaning, like vacuuming. I was like, you know, putting all my stuff away, like reorganizing everything. getting the shelves set up a little bit differently. I reorganized all my stickers. So I was really happy to be done with that project. I had like a lot of house projects that I was trying to get done before I started back at work, and we did finish most of them. So then on Wednesday, we tried to go to story time at the library. Well, we did go, but it was like super unsuccessful, and we had to leave because my daughter was not listening. Basically, she's like graduated to the like toddler class from the quote unquote baby class. I mean, she's 2.5, but like this like classes, you have to like sit down and listen and do what the teacher says. And that's been like a little bit hit or miss for us. So it was a definite miss. So we went to Michael's instead. So I forced my child to do errands, crafting related errands instead of being at the library. Then we had another nanny interview. So I'm gonna mark that the same way. I'm just gonna pull this down just a little so that if the heart sticks up, it looks okay. And let me grab another heart, and I will, I want an open heart. And I will take that in this more beigey color. A lot of these match. Yeah. I just want to move this down just ever so slightly. I worked on this Happy Mail for my girl Esley from Inky and the Brain. It was a super, super belated birthday present that I have sent to her. But anyway, so I just worked on that for a while, and I was having like so much fun and getting like so much inspiration for myself doing that. So I'm just gonna put one of these Clever Gal Crafts. I'm gonna go hard with the Clever Gal Craft stickers this week. And then that night we had Thai takeout, so I'm gonna use one of these like meal icons. And then that night I did also take a bath, and I definitely want to use one of these stickers, but they're like kind of large, so I have to fit them in. All right, takeout gets bumped. It was good, but it'll still be in my sidebar. I usually do put like nights we had takeout in, but I'm not like super fussed about it, and I'd rather put that. I might even still just like write it in. Maybe I have a smaller meal icon than that. Okay, you know what? I have these from Crafts by Towie, and they're on clear paper, so I can just kind of like layer this sort of like that, and I'll maybe write in like Thai takeout and bath night or something like that. Anyway, I'll make it work. Okay, on Thursday my daughter had school. I feel like I've been filming this video on and off for 6 million years. Basically, I'm not having much luck. I keep getting interrupted. Anyway, it's totally fine. Hopefully. Ugh, and there goes my light again. Sorry if that cut funny. I have a lot of problems with this one light. Sometimes it's fine though, so I like don't want to replace it. I don't know. I probably should just replace it. Anyway, I just kind of like chilled while she was at school mostly. I did some filming, and I finished listening to book 4, the podcasts that I've been listening to, the Quibbler podcast, which is so great if you're a Harry Potter fan. Grab one of these quarter boxes. But yeah, so anyway, it's like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, I highly recommend it. Especially if you like kind of, I don't know, comedy podcasts. Like, I don't listen to a ton of podcasts, but most of the ones that I do like listen to on occasion are like comedy ones, and they're very funny, but it's also serious. I don't know. I can't, like, it's really good. Highly recommend it. And yeah, I'm almost like finished book 5 now, but this was the day that I finished book 4, and then they are on a break right now, but they're coming back in October to start book 6, so I will be doing that like kind of live along with them. Although like now I'm really itching to like, I finished reading book 5 this week and I'm really itching to read the other 2 books, so I'll probably do that and then sort of just read along live. Okay, anyway, that night I like we didn't really like do that much. My daughter was just like recovering when she got home from school. It's been like a big adjustment. She's doing really well there, but it definitely really takes a lot out of her. So we just like kind of hung out. Too specific that night, but we did have some cocktails in the, I guess, late afternoon, early evening, when my husband got home from work. So I have this from Sadie Stickers, and then like this like from Wild Summer Designs from an icon sheet. So I'm just gonna kind of layer that, and then that's really all we did. So I'm gonna use like a little bit of washi to just kind of finish this up. So on Friday, we actually had like a really fantastic morning. So first we went, we stopped at Starbucks so that I could get like my fave drink, which is the cold foam cappuccino. It's like an iced cappuccino and it's got cold foam. I don't know. Pretty self-explanatory, but it's super delicious. So we did that, and then we went to this place called Hat Creek, which is like a chain, and I actually don't really like it's like a burger place, but I don't like their burgers, but they have like breakfast sandwiches there, and they all have a play place. So we like, and it's like especially great because you can like see the whole sort of outdoor playground type thing from like where you sit with the tables. So even like if I need, like I can sit with the baby and my daughter can go and play. So we did that. It was really fun. And then after that, we went to story time at the library. We try and stay out of the house like all morning on Fridays because my cleaning people come, and it's just a lot easier and faster if we are just out of the way. And then we come home and our house is all clean, which is amazing. I'm gonna put some bow washi at the bottom. I love how this is looking, and it's so muted, but I do wish I had like one other color, especially of skinny bows that wasn't white, to like mix in a little bit with the spreads, but it's not awful. I mean, we'll see when it's all finished. I think it's gonna be pretty though. Then my husband came home early from work that day. He does like a lot on Fridays, and he came home like super early though, and we were trying to think of something to do because my daughter hadn't really napped that well, and then we were like, oh, you know what, we should go to IKEA, because we've been looking for a little bit of stuff for our playroom and like for my son's room and stuff. So we went to IKEA and picked out furniture. And then that night we had a pizza night. We got like takeout pizza, which was super yummy. I'm gonna grab their meal. I just like had a big mental debate because I feel like I'm going to use all of these meal stickers in this spread and I want to save some. Anyway, but we got a pizza. And then that night I just did like some filming and stuff. I've been like, that's not gonna fit. I just do it with an icon and a script word. Anyway, I've been just like trying to like, and just for no real reason, just like because I'm going back to work, I'm like, oh, I need to do this like before I go back to work. I don't like how this looks, so I'm gonna try and pull this up and fix it. Okay, so I pulled that up and I'm gonna just save that because like we went out to, we most certainly went out to a meal at some point this weekend, over this weekend. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this at the bottom and use this for filming. I like hardly ever remember to write down when I did editing. I do edit throughout the week, but like, oh, look how many of the edits I've used compared to the other ones. Anyway, whatever. And then this, I'm just gonna put like this and I'll write it in. It's very like white bottom. I just really feel like that needs like some color. So I'm gonna layer that like that and just write in the pizza. And that is not my favorite thing ever, but okay, so anyway, that is better. I feel like the Wild Summer Designs foil, which is like super, super affordable, but sometimes when you pull them up, it doesn't like stay as nice as some of the other foils shops that I have. Okay, this is a day, Saturday. This was our anniversary. This day is like full of everything being half box events. So I'm gonna do my best here. So it was our anniversary, and then we went for a walk. Yeah, so then we went for like a walk, which was nice, except that we like didn't really think about the timing all that much, and we ended up being like a little bit late for a birthday party that we were going to. So then we went to a birthday party for one of our friends. I do one of these from Sadie's stickers with a heart for that. So we can grab one of these hearts. And then we just had like a really chill afternoon, and then that night we went out to dinner for our anniversary. We had like a babysitter that like we actually, you know, paid someone to watch our kids at night, which is actually the first time we've ever done that. Because like we've gone out and like had grandparents watch or whatever, or friends, and the person was like one of our old nannies, so it wasn't like our kids didn't know or anything, but it was just we just like haven't really done that before, and we just decided to do that. So we went out for a really nice date night for our anniversary. And we went to like this French restaurant that is, you know, a kind of favorite of ours. I'm gonna like really do it up on this. Can grab the rose as well. Yeah, we just had like a really nice time. It was nice to like, you know, go out and everything. Use these eyelash stickers. I feel like I never use them. I'm not like a huge eyelash person, but that's fine. That's cute. Anyway, so we had a really nice date night for our anniversary. Yeah. Okay, then on Sunday morning, I'm gonna bring this thing back that I had pulled up before. We went to our favorite breakfast spot and had breakfast, and then after that, we went to Whole Foods. Let me grab another flag for that. Can I fit a full box in here? Is that gonna be? No, I can't. Okay. So then my daughter spelled her name unprompted. First time she's ever like spelled it by herself. Like we try and get her to repeat it back to us like all the time, and like she she knows how to do it, but she just had never done it before, and then she did it. So I'm gonna mark that with this and one of these little open parts there. And then that was really exciting. But then that evening, a friend of ours came over and we barbecued, and that was really fun. And I'm gonna use, I'm just like mixing things up. I think I may use a bow for that. Because why not? I'm gonna use like one of the more orange ones. So yeah, we had a barbecue. It's just like a bow on a bow. I like that. And then that night I did some editing, which I actually wrote down. So I will mark that. This, like, one of the things about, like, we eat dinner, usually we eat dinner with my daughter, who is 2.5, and so we'll eat dinner at like 6 p.m. So even like with our friend coming over, we ate at like 6 p.m. So then, and like people will like just leave around bedtime, which is fine with us. And then, so then you still have like your night to, you know, just like chill out or whatever. I mean, I go to bed crazy early, but yeah. Anyway, so then I just did some editing, and I'm just gonna leave that how it is. I think that is everything. Let's pop this open and take a look. Oh, that looks like so sweet and so pretty. You know what? I think I want to put a heart here. I think that'll look really nice. And like, I'm doing this like taupey color. There's no deco in this kit. This was like a pretty small mini kit, but it actually, like, gave me a chance to bring in a bunch of fun stuff. I should probably see if you can like actually see this. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I am gonna, oh my gosh, I actually do. I just really love how this looks. It was such a beautiful, we had a really nice anniversary and it was such a nice week. But anyway, I am going to turn off the camera and fill this out, and I will be right back. Okay, that is everything all filled out. I think this looks so beautiful. I'm so happy it's in rose gold. This kit was just like really beautiful. I'll give it a little Viv wiggle. I did all of my writing in a Pigma Micron 03 this week. I tried to take my time, but not gonna lie, I'm really tired, so hopefully it doesn't look too awful. Here is what I have left from the kit. So I have like one full box, some headers, and some checklists. One flag, which I forgot to use. I totally meant to use that, but whatever. And then 2 appointment labels. This was a really small kit, but it really gave me an opportunity to bring in a lot of fun other things. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe, and definitely check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans to keep up with everything going on in my planners. Bye!